Alright, welcome back. So, for today's episode, I wanted to go to the swamp cave because I figured that if I want to do more caves, I'm gonna need some lesser antidote, which we need leech blood for. Let me see. As you can see, leech blood or horns. Now, leech blood's a lot easier and faster to collect in that cave. It's full with leeches and bugs and stuff. However, it's toxic in there, so we need a gas mask. Let's see. I think we have enough stuff for that. We do. Now, the most annoying part about making a gas mask is the absorbent substrate. Would you need black pearls for? Let me see. Right here. You need black pearls and sap for. Now, sap I did get from a loot drop. But I think I got the substrate from a loot drop at some point. Because I have like one black pearl, maybe. But yeah, I did not have to make those, which is, good for me, I guess. Um, but yeah, if you're ever like in need of black pearls, the easiest way to get them early game is just killing some trilobites on the beach. You can pretty much find them anywhere on the beach. Usually around the south zones, like right here, they'll just be either on the beach or in the water. And you can get some black pearls from them. I also mutated the baryonyx. So as you can see, I got 40 extra points in health and 40 extra points in melee. So this should be a pretty good baryonyx for us right now. Alright, we're at the swamp cave. For this one, I actually took an extra gate because of the struggles we had last episode, so I figured if we have one extra gate, it couldn't hurt. Yeah, it's right here on the map, in the middle of the redwoods. So that's always fun. And it's filled with bugs and gas and... No! Sorry. Anywho. One like that. One like that. And one like that should be fine. And then see if all the gates go in. Alright. And we got our little thatch foundation. There we go. Alright. Let's put our new berry to use. Now, for this cave, it's going to be littered with Arthropleura too, which are going to break your armor, including your gas mask. Because if it hits part of your armor, it hits everything. However, for some reason, if you only wear the gas mask, it can't destroy it for some reason. So I'm not going to be wearing any armor in here. I'm just going to put everything away and only wear the gas mask. Alright, let's go in. I think the first bit of the cave is quite safe. It's after this where it starts to get more heavy, I guess. I don't know what word to use. And as you can see, this is one of the like higher level caves. Just looking at the levels of the creatures in here, level 275 spider, a 255 Arthro is not fun. Let's just pump all of that in melee. Get everything out here a little bit quicker. No, none of this is going to help us even a slight bit, so let's just drop that off. I don't think there's bats in this cave. So that's always something. Also, like the chitin of last episode, I used all of that to make cementing paste. We are so good on cementing paste for a while, so I'm not worried about that. So this is the cave I kind of wanted a frog for, to collect cementing paste, but like I said, like if you just cave with the amount of spiders and stuff, you shouldn't even really need it. Stone is really easy to come by as well with a Dudicarus, so... Oh, yes, I also leveled up enough to, or I got enough stuff to create a chemistry bench. So I have a chemistry bench, which makes, of course, crafting stuff like that a lot easier. I can show you that when we're back at the base. Let's hope we can get some loot while we're in here as well. It'd be lovely. Oh my god. I don't know what ARK thought with their caves and just like animals or creatures everywhere. It is such a spam of creatures everywhere. Let's see, do we have any maps? Nope. Another thing we might want is venom. We also do not have any Titan Boa venom. Alright, here we go. That's one drop. Let's just get rid of all the creatures in here. Now, the one downside about this place is there is, no fish. So healing this guy is not gonna be an option. So we might not be able to stick in here for too long. Where did you come from? I think in these waters there should be quite a bit of leeches. Or not. Maybe? And to be careful, because leeches suck. Literally. Raptor saddle. Ooh! That is a better sword than what we have right now. Alright, where was that hole that that spider crawled out of? It's somewhere over here. Right. I think there's another way to get there. I really hope that the artifact isn't behind this. I don't know. I'm kind of too afraid. I have no armor on. I'm not doing that. Now, I don't know why there's snails in here. Like, you can't tame these because they're way too high level and they're cave creatures. So what's the point? Oh, there's some leeches. There's the leech blood we need. Oh, you get pearls from them too. That's really nice. Let's see. Where's the blood? It's right there. We need that. And we probably want to keep the pearls too. Yeah. Oh my lord. All the things. Well, it's one quick way to level up a dinosaur, that's for sure. Let's see. I think the art of... Oh, wait, there's a drop. My lord, that's not great. I expected more from that. I'm not gonna lie. A yellow cave drop. The blue one gave better stuff. That's insane. Oh my god, okay. Okay, we got a red drop. I'm excited. After we deal with all the spiders, of course. How's our gas mask doing? Okay. It's doing fine. Now all the leeches wake up. Do they not come for baryonyx? Like if you step in it with something that the leech likes, you'll just get swarmed. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. That's some good armor. See, there you go. This is what I mean. Drop everything and then get the leeches off of our boy. I think I should get rid of all of them. Yeah, there you go. Alright, we got quite a bit of leech blood. Now, I could still mutate the baryonyx further. And my question to you guys is, should I? Is this the other... Oh. Is this the other end of that, like, crawly tunnel? It might actually be. It might actually be that I didn't have to walk through it by foot. Now, do we want to see a very overpowered Baryonyx and, like, mutate it all the way through? Like, I'm talking 240 or something, 250 mutation points in, like, its melee set, for example. Like, doing it in its health is, like, kind of overkill. It just makes it so it can die. Unless, like, fall damage, because fall damage is percentage-based for whatever reason. Talking about dying. Arthros are something else, because they deal that... They deal that, like, damage to you when you attack them. Like, you can't avoid getting damage from them. Now, I think we might need to get out and heal up a little bit instead of continue further, because I don't want to really lose my dude. Also, if I lose him, it's done for. Like, we're gonna die in here. So we might have to consider that. I also don't have another gas mask. I don't know where the artifact is in this cave. This seems like a dead end, doesn't it? That's also a crawly hole. Hey. Okay. Another red drop has spawned. Is it like halfway through the crawly hole? Is that what it is? Is it like halfway in there? All the noises in here. I hear something. You cannot come in here, can you? Or maybe you can, actually. Okay. Maybe you can come in here. Or maybe you can't. Where are you going? Bro, chill. Okay, you know what? Because I hear something this way. I have a feel. Okay, it's there. I'm just scared that there's gonna be all kinds of creatures on it. Oh well, you do not look good. Here we are. Alright. Another artifact down. Now we need to get out of here safe and sound, which is gonna be challenge number 2. Which I think we should be fine. But, you know, you never know. Alright, I'm gonna just get out of here. And then, if something were to happen, I'll bring you guys back. Alright, we made it out. We made it out. I had to run past some things at the end. I just didn't want to fight more things. Because, my god, there was an Arthro in there. And like I said, like, since they hurt my guy when I hurt them, I just did not want to risk it. Alright, let's take off this gas mask. This is really good. I like that. And I like that too. Alright, we can make the gene scanner. That's gonna help a lot. I'll see you guys back at base. We've been running around with like very mediocre armor for a while, so it's very nice to have some very like good pieces finally. Let me see. I can put the boots back on. I can probably, you know, put some skins on the pants. Here, I can put the jacket back on, and then the gloves. All right, there we go. As you can see, got my chemistry bench right here. I found a spot. It's right here, right here. There's a couple pearls like in the water over there, and it was enough for me to go there twice and then be able to get enough pearls for all the electronics I needed. So that was very nice. Let's see. Let's put the leech blot. Actually, does it spoil less fast in a fridge? Can it even? It can't go in the fridge. Okay, well that's just phenomenal, isn't it? Right. Let's put it in here. And let's see if we can make some lesser antidote. I have a feeling I have a little bit, like, too much of the bleach blood, but it's fine. It will survive. Let's see, this one could go in here. I should probably make a bookshelf for all the blueprints. This can go into armor for now. That one could go in there too. Alright, let's go kill some fish so we can heal up our baryonics. And then hopefully go do another cave while we're at it. Now that I think about it, I probably will mutate the baryonics a little further and try to get a good settle for it. Because I just want to stick to a baryonics also for like the sea caves. And there's a bunch of powerful stuff in there. Like Mosasaurus of level 300. Maybe even Alpha Mosasaurus if we want to make it very bad. Yeah, this guy's gonna die from that. So I might just, like, mutate a baryonics out of my mind. To get all the stuff on it I need. Let's see. Bunch of fish. Yeah, look at that. Just healing. Alright, our next cave adventure. It is right next to the volcano on the map right here. Yeah, let's go do this right away. I think this is gonna be our, like, 4th artifact. Now that we're finally, like, out of the early game, things are gonna be probably ramping up quite a bit. Like, we're gonna have artifacts done in no time. We're gonna probably be beating bosses soon. So just so you guys are aware of that, like, the first little bit, the leveling up is the, kind of, like, the annoying part. But now that we've, like, passed that, we can start ramping up production a little bit. And, speed through the map. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on this map in general. Because, you know, everyone's seen this map at this point. Like, I love the island. I just want to also move on. I've beaten the island before once. Like, the normal bosses, sure, I've done. The dragon I've done, I think, once. So that one's gonna be a little bit of a challenge. I do have a strategy for it. You know, the standard strategy of Therazinos. But that one's gonna be fun. The Overseer I have been once, and that was a whole thing, and it was on Survival Evolved. That wasn't on this game. So that one's gonna be interesting as well. But I just want to go to, like, Scorched Earth. I don't think I've ever actually been Scorched Earth. I've also never beaten Aberration. Nor have I ever... I don't even think I've played Extinction. So that's gonna be, like, a whole experience for me. Which I'm looking forward to a lot, actually. Let's see. And the reason I wanted to do this this series is because with the release of Lost Colony, it made me it showed us that Wildcard's intention is for us to play that map with transferred characters, and I think that's the intention for, like, pretty much every map they bring out, right? The intention is that you transfer your character over. And a lot of that map is locked behind tech tier. So I figured there's no better time than now to have a character go through all the maps and actually have a fully completed character to go and play Lost Colony with. I played a little bit of Lost Colony, like for myself, just to see. And it's a great map. It's phenomenal. It has some bugs, so by the time we get there, hopefully those bugs will be fixed as well. Um, but yeah, I just thought this was a great idea to get that like fully leveled up character, right? Let's see. Also, I made the lesser antidote, of course. If you eat that when you get infected by rabies, I now have like a couple minutes of immunity to it, which is very, very nice. Let's see. We're not even in like the actual part of the cave yet. Well, there you go. There's a loading zone. Let's see. We got a map. Got some venom. Anything else? I don't think so. All right. Any more maps around? Nope. I hope to get some good loot here. Loot on the island is not great, I will say. I'm gonna actually have to like do some research into like what cave is the best for loot on this map. It's probably like either the lava cave, which I'm not looking forward to. One misstep and it's done. That one, or like one of the ice caves. Probably the ice cave, to be fair, with how difficult that one is. We're not gonna be able to do that with a berry. We're gonna need either a berry with a very good saddle, or a Rex for that one, because that one's a little bit insane. My God, so much stuff everywhere. Get this while we're at it.
I don't know where
Anything around here? No. Can I get out? Thank you. There you go. Alright, and another artifact in the pocket. Yeah, so far not too great loot either in here. It's a shame. I expected more from this cave. I'm not gonna lie to you. A little bit of loot here. Are we safe? I think so. That's what I mean. Oh, well, that one is good. Megatherium settles we are most definitely gonna need. See how much? That's 128. Yeah, I'll take that any day. Yeah, I don't need to fight you. Alright, and we're back home. Now, my next thing on our to-do list for today is taming an anglerfish so we can get pearls a little bit easier. Just put all this away. I don't think we're gonna swap armor anytime soon. Let's just put everything away and we're gonna sort it out later. Let's see. this in there. So that's 4 artifacts already. 2 episodes, 4 artifacts. I think we're doing good. Alright, let's see. Nope. Ammo. That's where we need to be. 100 should be way more than enough. Alright, anglerfish eat regular kibble, which luckily we can make. And also, we got baryonic eggs, which are also for that kibble. So, hey. There we go. Let's see. Alright. Now, a max level anglerfish should take no more than 4. So with 4 of these, we should be fine. Alright, time to go into the ocean. I created a scuba tank. I got some kibble with me. Time to go find ourselves that anglerfish. I also looked for a gene scanner, which requires black pearls, so we might need to go somehow get some of that. Oh, that looks terrifying. Holy crap. Hi there, fella. Alright, so at this point, I have swum halfway across the map, as you can see. Yeah, I have not been able to find many good level anglerfish. But what I have found right now, if I can get a moment, is a drop. A deep sea drop. So I figured we'd go get that. Also, my tank isn't looking too good. So yeah, I have a feeling that if we don't find one quick, and I see that there was a green one somewhere over there. But if we don't find one quick, we're gonna have to give up the hunt for now. And just get this drop. I also haven't found any, Tusos or... Oh my god. You cannot make this up. This is terrible timing, my guy. Alright, I'm kind of stressed because I need to make sure I knock this thing out and feed it and everything before my oxygen tank runs low. Alright, there we go. And I need to kill that thing, of course. They have this weird pattern of attacking. Like, they attack and then they leave. And then they attack and then they leave. Please just knock out instead of die. There we go. Good boy. Alright, that should be enough. Now, how much oxygen do we have left? Is that enough to get to the bottom and get that crate? Probably, right? You cannot make this up. Like, as I bring you guys back because of the crate, we find the 1 for 5. Alright? The one downside about berries is they do not go up and down very fast. All of that for that. I have a better sword and a better saddle. My god. Okay, well, it is what it is. Alright. Well, one thing I didn't take into account was how quickly the torpor drains. It just had its second bite. So I've been gathering some narco berries to give to him. However, this is the durability on my scuba tank. So this is gonna be a fairly interesting experience, I would say. I got slightly over 100. I hope it's enough. Alright, we might need to start diving. That was to be expected. Alright. Now we need to get up. This is gonna be tight. Gonna be very, very tight. Oh my god. Alright. We survived it. Now, I am very afraid that we did not give it enough berries for it to stay asleep for long enough. So we might need to go back, and I do not know how to go about that. Because this was with a little bit of gas left in the gas tank. Something attacked it, didn't it? Or did I hit it after it? Oh, that sucks. I didn't even realize that until now. Something happened to it. I mean, it hasn't been attacked, otherwise it'd be dead. Because it'd be eaten. Did I hit it right after it knocked out? It seems like nothing's happening to the torpor, and it makes me very nervous. Like, it's just, like, on the same spot. Oh, no, it rose a little bit. Right. Yeah, I don't know what to do in this situation. We were very lucky to find him right at the end. I should have gathered slightly more berries before I went back into the water, I think. Alright, we are back after my ARK decided to just kick the bucket. Right. This sucks. I thought I would just have, like, the full thing. Need to drain 50 more food. See, here's the thing. Dododex said I need 114 berries, and I gave it 111. It would really fucking suck if it was short by 3 berries. Okay, it's dropping again, and I don't like it. Because its torpor drops so insanely fast. I think if we don't get it, we don't get it. That, like, there's nothing I can do. I can't go in there without dying. Its food's not dropping fast enough, I think. Oh no. Do I risk it all by swimming down as a person? I might be able to swim up and down faster. Like, without my, like, not being on my berry, if that makes sense. Let me just turn the fog off. Oh, wait, did I get it? Wait. What just happened? I thought, okay, it tamed. I was stressing out over nothing, apparently. Now, I think we do need a saddle for this guy. No, we don't. And I'm pretty sure it's a pretty fast boy, too. Maybe we can get him in here. Put some of the food in him so he can eat. And swim back on him, because we are halfway across the map. So I'm gonna go back to my bird. And I'll see you when I'm back. Or when I get there, I guess. Alright, so I got to my bird, and I flew over here to the spot where I got all the other pearls at. Because it's very shallow water, and I just wanted to show you real quick why I wanted this anglerfish. So, just look at this. You just bite at pearls. Look at that. That is like 5x what I would have gotten. No, more. Like, almost 10x what I would have gotten with my hands. So, yes. Like, just from that, look at the amount of pearls we have. So yes, this was definitely a great investment, great time investment. I am very happy that we didn't mess it up. Because, boy, was that close. I almost got killed on my way back too by Spectinus, I think is what they're called. The fish that bite you and then bleed you. Anyway, it was scary. It was chasing me for quite a while. So yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call this episode here. I think we did quite good this episode. We got 2 artifacts, and we tamed ourselves an anglerfish, which is gonna help us with some gathering of specifically pearls for electronics. So I'll see y'all in the next episode.